He must be talking about some sort of board game. Never played one before. Not many places to put the board when you're off dancing in the woods with nothing but a smile on. And nowhere to keep the pieces. Can think of it? No, Geran. Keep it clean. Wow. I didn't expect this person to be talking this much, I'll be honest. I guess I'll better go apologise to my bagel. Oh, he's got the same sort of face teeth as Bob. Oh man, I hope that ain't true. As a witch cultist of a love goddess, I should probably be spreading the love to everything, not just humans. And I've eaten a whole lot of burgers. Again, I'll pop in there after I've... Oh, that's presumably something of the same kind that Lizzy is. And there's Valentine with his painful voice. Bob's office. Staff are encouraged to only disturb Bob on matters of immediate security or apocalyptic concern. Students are encouraged to go away. Do those wormy things act as your arms? That's pretty groovy. Yep, the thing to remember about all these occult shenanigans is that most of these monsters are just really ugly animals. And animals can be trained. Cool, how'd you train them? Traditional combination of treats and mild punishment. As a treat, I let them keep my arms. And as a punishment, I headbutted the shit out of them. Now they never leave Mommy's side. Don't even have to command them for the easy stuff. What counts as easy stuff when training floating worms to act as replacement arms? Oh, you know, cooking, cleaning, getting changed, all the essential. You should see me play the trombone. There's so much in this. They really have just gone completely to town on everything. Oh look, is that Lizzy? I think that looks more like what I imagined a resident of Innsmouth to look like, with the weird fishy bug eyes. There are several benefits to having internal organs replaced by half-sentient liquid slurry. For example, you wouldn't believe how much your brain is dedicated to simply maintaining the automatic processes of your body. With the slime, my brain is now free to fully ponder the questions of the universe.
Well, I gotta admit, you're putting a good spin on this. Still, having to carry a handkerchief around to mop the incurable sludge out of my eye sockets is a drawback.
Forget hygiene, you're at the Miskatonic. If they're only trailing black slime, you're practically cleaning the place up. Nothing gets an occult scientist down, I guess. Though, wouldn't his brain also be replaced by goo? Hello. Wow. The geography building is probably the least dangerous lessons on campus, but also has the highest security. Can't have the public figure out where the Plateau of Lang is, or worse, really, yeah. I don't know about the Plateau of Lang, I haven't heard of that one. So that might be from something I haven't read, but Relia is where Cthulhu is. Why not? You know how some people can't help but get close if they see the scene of a car crash? Imagine that car crash being a centralized supernatural apocalypse based in the Pacific Ocean. Folks would climb over each other to check that out. Yeah, I guess. I bet it looks pretty rad. So what's with the folk changing their names for that board game people are talking about?
It's to make the consequences of the game seem more real. A lot of people need an escape from work or their studies, and the game's a good way to do that.
Huh, you think I could play with you guys when I've got some time off or whatever?
Depends. What's your in-game name gonna be?
Thrust Powerful, Badass Barbarian, saving sick wenches or whatever.
Nope. Bye.
Better than everyone else's dumbass names. Whatever, who wanna play a game where Thrust Powerful, the Badass Barbarian sounds non-canon anyway? Oh, Charlotte. Let's go bother Bob. Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment? Sure, lay it on me. I should have thought this through before entering. I reloaded so that I could come and do the Corporean thing, because I don't know if the other thing with Bob will sort of progress the plot. Oh man, look at this sick awesome thing.
That tough stuff is a colony of cuddle worms, complete with the bloody spinal cord of their human host.
They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes, and once consumed, they attach to the spinal columns of their host. eventually controlling their every move. Sort of like zombies, except, a lot more screaming and begging for death, Very interesting species. That's a deceptively adorable name for the worst thing ever. I bet the boy is a tenor that I could yank the spine of this poor sod's mouth. Turns out the worms form a rock-solid grip on their host's brain while they're piloting them. Fingers here is gonna give him a prod, see if she can't get him to let go of the bugger's melon meat. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. I just had a dark thought, encouraging that I slip my wrist, take off your trousers, and play your bum like the bloody bongos. Probably better to use spare blood, eh? Sis la vie. Big strong man helping out a little lady sadistic madness. Cute. And the Ethereum, which is where, the Necronomicon and that is. Hello again, how's it going?
Can't complain.
Oh wow, that's a cool design. So you're the one who taught the Ethereum to talk, huh? I guess, but I think he knew already. Hi, I'm... Wait, let me figure it out. Oh wow. Layer of grime over the extremities so you're aware of the mutagenic atmosphere and have applied a home remedy so you're local to New England. But no real accompanying stench other than that of the dead flowers, so you're often with other people. Mild wobbling at the touch indicates a lack of exercise, but the very dirty boots mean you're outside in the rain a lot. Judging by the short black skirt and choker, you're an active worshipper of Shub Niggurath, the goddess of love and humanity. And accompanying the grime, wobbliness, smell, and outfit, you must therefore be a witch of the Chess and Cook Witch Coven. Wow, exactly, although they were just observations, so what's with the creepy tentacles? This is as close to a handshake as I get. Oh, well, enchante, I guess. I don't know what that means. So, what's your deal? Oh, I'm Jessica Morgan. I'm the record keeper for experiments performed on the Necronomicon. Though I was a detective before my arms got all noodled. How can you keep records if you can't control your arms? With a handshake like that, how'd you hold a pen? What do you mean? I have perfect control of my arms. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. See you later, Ethereum.
Bye, Spooky.
Wow. Okay, back to Bob. Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment? Sure, lay it on me. Excellent. The Miskatonic has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to collecting and relaying occult data back to the university via radio. One such outpost is in New Orleans, where you'll be going. Okay, what happened in New Orleans? We're not sure. Our researcher is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in for several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door. If he's there, ask why he hasn't been relaying data. If he's not, return and tell us. That's it? Knock on the door? Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost. Just knock. And leave. Okay. So how do I get there? After a few, disasters, the government demanded that the Miskatonic's experiments be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. Help stop transporting creatures running off into the wilderness, see? Spooky. So I'm walking to New Orleans? Oh, no, of course not. You'll have a driver. Oh, it's Lizzy. Hi. Oh, hey Lizzy. Looks like driving down this spooky-ass tunnel system together. Yeesh. New Orleans is not too far in straight lines. Should get there lickety-split. Have fun, you two. And remember, don't go into the outposts. Okay, see you later, Johnny. Guess this is the place. Well, that was quick. Huh? That's weird. The door's open. So? Well, the mission is to knock on the door, see if anyone's in, and then leave. If the door is open, something bad might have happened. Like what? I don't know. Could be anything. Mixing up the accents a tad there, sorry. Maybe they're out of banana bread. Maybe someone's pregnant and they've gone to get a doctor. Maybe Cthulhu cultists have invaded to take a sick hoe down. To have a sick hoe down, sorry. Misread that and completely Freudian. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. Again, brilliant quote. We should check it out. Supposed to be authorized to go into outposts. Done witches and witches are for knocking on doors, not poking around outposts. See, I sort of pictured with Lizzy being sort of a horror beyond even the horrors of the Miskatonic, I sort of thought she'd be higher up the pecking order.
Come on, we'll be, showing initiative. They'll be like, wow, Lizzy and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around at that outpost. Good thing you did, or all those They'll be like, wow, Lizzy and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around at that outpost. Good thing you did, or all those chupacabras could have got back to home base and ate us all.
I don't think that's what they'll say.
Well, I'm going to take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you want to save the university from chupacabras.
Guess it'll be okay if we just look. Wow, she's such a bad influence on Lizzy. Fear the Goo. New Orleans Outpost. Initially, the outposts were each equipped with long-range radio systems, able to communicate with each other, stave off the loneliness, good for morale, until the Australia Outpost incident broadcasted the screaming of an entire country on all frequencies. Now the outpost can only communicate with the Miskatonic hub. Can't hear each other, good for morale.
Hello, Lizzy. I better sweep this whole room before we go on. That's the detective thing to do.
So, fear the Goo, nothing there. There is a button. Oh. I think this might just be an interactive point.
Huh. Fear the Goo.
Written in goo. What goo should I be fearing? Should I fear the goo the fear the goo sign is written in?
Maybe it's peanut butter.
Humans is allergic, right?
Only the ones who hate deliciousness.
No, I think this is a warning about the same goo is written in. Can't be that dangerous then if the Warner preferred using it over, a pen. Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is goo. Maybe that's why he's so afraidy. I love Lizzy. She's adorable. Because of pen goo.
Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
Okay, I think they found the goo. The Goo Room. There's a lot of it.
I better sweep this whole room.
Oh, okay. So it's saying don't keep trying to talk to Lizzy. She has no opinions on the matter apart from this one.
That's a lot of goo.
Okay, she didn't have an opinion. Extraction facility. Initially we thought the signs were overkill, the Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal retentive approach to the supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousand casualties, we learned that the most dangerous thing in our work was a wandering mind. Tools broken during the extraction process shall be replaced with the technician's wages. Extraction tools are for ooze extraction only. As scrumptious as the inside of jelly donuts are, extraction tools are not suitable method of obtaining said jelly.
Alright, sure. Shitballs. The door is locked.
So
there might be goodies inside. Eldritch goodies. See, it says here, extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. We gotta get in there.
Why?
Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly what that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, it sounds exactly like something the hottest new occult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solving some sick mysteries?
Okay. No. Record all findings, not record. Little Yanithi. They were allowed a small number of personal effects on site, easier to just let them have their little trinkets than to enforce contraband rules. And the occasional knife in the gut for a supervisor was seen as an affordable expense. Welcome to Innsmouth.
Looks like a syringe. There's a beefy-ass needle hole thing, too. This goo is either going into something or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it'd hurt like hell.
Probably both. It's definitely coming out of something because there's an extraction thing.
Looks like a poster for Innsmouth, home of the Deep Ones. Maybe that's where whatever lived here was from.
What's a deep one?
They were this race of fishy, froggy folks that lived in this underwater city off the coast of Innsmouth. In exchange for plentiful fishing and crabbing seasons, they would mate with the local Innsmouth babes and create little baby hybrids. Apparently it was a pretty sweet deal until some wandering douche came through the town and ruined it. Went and told the government they torpedoed the underwater city and rounded everyone up and sent them to concentration camps and whatnot. Kinda sad, really. I hear the little hybrid tadpoles are adorable. I know that this game plays with the lore. So it's like, imagine all of the Cthulhu mythos, but if the government sort of dealt with it rather than denied everything ever. So stuff like, I presume it will come up. It was in the trailer about Cthulhu. I'm assuming that will come up at some point in this game, so I don't want to spoil it. But stuff like Lizzy and the cannibalism, and it was hinted earlier where with the cannibals, how it's just sort of, it's just accepted now. And with the Australians, it is very much just sort of everyone knows this stuff is real, and everyone's just like, well, gonna have to deal with it. Some sort of manifesto.
April 9th, half gallon, his name was Daniel. April 10th, 2 gallon, told me to give her locket to her lover. April 11th, 1 gallon, he was still alive, what have I done? And then it stops. Huh. So they began to feel guilty about presumably harvesting goo from the people of New Orleans. Looks like a diary. Each night my darling wife, hidden deep in the back room of an Orleasian brothel, prays to her goddess Shub-Niggurath, keeping the faith groovy. That we might find a new home, that I might find work less dreadful. She's becoming too large to convincingly lie that she is carrying a human child, so we must gather up... Oh, I read that as penises. And leave soon. There's a little photo. I just love the art style, it's so cute. Look at her, so pretty, so full of tadpoles. And he is kinda a handsome one in that, amphibious way. Why is that not ooh? All the storybooks say that there's no pure love than that between a girl and a frog. What? April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. A new prisoner was delivered for ooze extraction. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi River. He claims that there is a deep one refuge situated in Minnesota wherein my people live and thrive, hidden from the university's horrific testing and the government's terrible camps. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under cover of darkness, and we 3 shall make for Minnesota. I'll miss the radio calling, they'll send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison, but we shall be long gone. Looks like the university was keeping this fella against his will, using him to extract goo from folks. But why? Maybe we should ask him. No way, if the university's as evil as this guy says, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigating. We gotta find out what this goo is, what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Holding cell, not for holding delicious pastries. Every outpost, no matter how small, no matter what research it housed, had to have a holding cell. The topics we study at the Miskatonic have an alarming rate of contagion. Okay, holding cell. Fucking shit on my dick, another goddamn locked door. Wow, she really has a mouth. You look angrier than you should be. Sorry, the concept of, privacy makes witches a bit testy. Whatever, let's find ourselves some keys and F these locks up. Oh wow. What is that? Dead Randy. Okie dokie, that looks like that took a turn. Oh yes, I looked up what Yahathne is. I think it's actually Yahathnle with an L here. At least it was on the things I was reading. But that is the name of the Deep One city near Innsmouth. I didn't finish reading Shadow over Innsmouth, so I did not know that. The Deep Ones could be manipulated in a way humans couldn't. They had what the brains called a deeper emotional intelligence than us. They would cry at the simple concept of tragedy, so to threaten them with their own was viciously effective. Dead Randy, sexy necromancer, damsel in decay. Look at her face! Look at her face! What the fuck? Are those the super rare Dead Randy monogamy art covers? How did he get these? They are ultra banned across all America. We gotta take these. What? Dead Randy, the sexy necromancer. Look at her face, I love it. The sexy necromancer is this cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends. And then boning them. Sorry, that got me. This story arc was written by my first Coven Den mother, Agnes G. Williker. It's a story of how this succubus girl, this purple girl here, wants Dead Randy all to herself, but while they're all mutual, Dead Randy gets sad that he's not boning mad dames, and him and the succubus girl learn that love can be shared with everyone, not saved for individuals. It's adorable. Why'd humans ban it? The same reason they ban everything. Folks were getting too cheerful. Promoting cultist ideologies, they said. Not sure how love everyone you can and don't be a douche is considered the same as, let's get Cthulhu to F the world up, but whatever. Plus, I guess Dead Randy's pretty rampant in this series. Hard to get that love everyone message across in a story about a nymphomaniacal blue midget without getting, vigorous. Look at her face, sorry. But the message is so awesome. Completely true to our cult's mantra. And everyone in Chess and Cook thought us witches were pretty groovy after those stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's gotta have the hard copy somewhere. The girls in the coffin will shit their minds when they hear what I found.